Good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Unit 4, Week 1. As you know, all of our units this semester have been 3 weeks, but this time we're going to do a 2-week unit because then we're going to take a week off, catch your breath, get geared up for the last stretch, and when you come back, we're going to solely work on our Catalyst project because we want to build something that you're really proud of. A lot of people are going to see this project and your name is going to be on it, and you need to feel good about what you create. All right, this unit is on resilience and grit. We're going to start the unit with our last group Zoom. Many of you did not figure out how to coordinate the last Zoom, so I'm going to encourage you to get on that today. This is our last group Zoom for this semester. You're going to Zoom with me the following week to get organized for the Catalyst project work. And so show up for this, right? Like this matters. So make sure you get it scheduled. What we're going to do to kick off this unit is we're going to actually look at adolescent struggles. So we're going to look at anxiety and depression, which doesn't sound like resilience and grit. But what we want to do is we want to think about real issues that teenagers face. We know depression, anxiety, suicidal ideation, these things are really increasing in our population right now. So we need to think about how can we, one, recognize the challenge of depression. If you have ever gone through a depressive episode, you know it depletes you of everything: hope, energy, desire, drive. And the hardest thing about being in a depression is you feel like you're in the back seat of your life and that the depression is driving in the front seat. And here's the hard part. In order to solve depression, you got to climb back into the front seat at a time when you feel the least capable. And that is hard. And so the purpose of reading these articles is to really think about these challenges. And then as we go into the resilience and grit research, we're going to think about okay, how do we help build these things in ways that really can support mental health, but also drive motivation and work ethic and all, so that we can achieve our goals, right? Because at the end of the day, we get this one precious life, and we need to use all the tools and strategies we can to get what we want out of it. And that's really challenging when life gets hard, but I'm a firm believer it's not impossible. So you read the article, you'll Zoom about it, and then we're gonna be weaving into this unit, really working on the Catalyst Conference project because we gotta be ready to roll and start working on it. So let me lay it back out. We've got the group you've chosen to focus on. You got the positive psychology concept, practice, strategy you want to bring to that group. You're going to research the group, so you have data on the group. That can be through talking with people and through finding research that's already out there. You're going to find research for the positive psychology concept and strategy. It is not specific enough to say that how does positive psychology help this group? You've got to narrow it in, right? Because you're going to be focusing on certain theories or practices. And then you've got to figure out the vehicle for bringing it to the group. Is that a workshop? Is that a workbook? Is that a website that you're actually going to build? And you're going to build that thing out. And that is going to take a while, right? And so you need to really have thought through what this looks like so that when we get to the end of this unit, you've got a plan that you're going to put together. Like I said, you're going to Zoom with me before you get started on just working on it so that we're really clear that you have a good plan of action. So I think that's all we need to cover for now. All right, so let me think about the question. All right, this is premature because if you live in the United States, we've got Thanksgiving 3 weeks away, but it's never too early to be thinking about what we're grateful for. As we learned in the last unit, we should be thinking about that every day. So just on this day, what is one simple thing that you are grateful for? Simple, right? And for me, what am I grateful for today? This is so simple. For the first time in I don't know how long, I came home from work yesterday afternoon and I didn't have to go anywhere, and the weather was nice. So I opened all the doors up at the back of the house and I got under a blanket, and Bohemian Rhapsody, I happened to be on the TV, so I just watched it with commercials and all. And I was so grateful for that simple, quiet night. Can't wait to hear what you're grateful for.